Hello, in this tutorial, I'll show you how to use Notion to track and manage content. Here's a step-by-step guide on how to use Notion to track and manage your content effectively. The first thing you need to do is to log into your Notion workspace via the web app, which of course I have done right here. Then on the left sidebar, go ahead and click on this pencil icon to create a new page. Okay, so for creating a new page, you're going to have to name it something like content management or content tracker. Then punch the enter button. On your new page, go ahead and type the backward slash and select database. This is going to be database inline. Now, this is to create a content database. You have to define the columns, that's properties for your database. Common columns for content management include title, type, status, publication date, assigned to, and tags. So let's say, for example, in this untitled section, this is going to be content tracker. And for our content tracker, the first column, which is name, I'm going to click on that and edit it to be title, which of course is in a test form, so I'm good with that. And the next column is going to be, it's already in select, so I'm just going to make that as type. That's the type of my content, and I'm going to click on this plus icon to add a new property. And here it's going to be status. That's track the status, which could, I'm not going to edit that. I'm not editing, sorry, status. So here in status, okay, sorry, I'm going to make not status. I'm so sorry about that. It's going to be select. So I don't want to choose status for that. I'm just going to change to select and name it as status. So in my options for this, it's going to be idea. So I'm going to edit that. Just click on that and make it idea, enter button, and click on the next. This is going to be in progress. In progress, that's fine. And here I have done. It's going to be completed, and I'm just going to go ahead and add another option by clicking on that plus icon for the options, and it's going to be published because I need to let my people know that my content has been, or I need to let myself or my team know that the content has been published. So once you head over to status, you see that also click on any of the column that has the status. Okay, the property, I added status. Published. Okay, I didn't punch the enter button properly, so that's it. And the next is going to be date. I'm going to add the date property. Click on this plus icon and make it a date property, and over here is going to be publication date. Also need to decide when my publication is going to be, and enter and X. So the next is going to be assigned to, going to manage the entire content. So this is going to be the person. Click on person property and name this assigned to, and punch the enter button, and that's it. And however, to add another property, because another property is essential, which could include tags. Tags now could be add options, which could include keywords. All right, just like hashtags this, hashtags that, but just go ahead and add that. I just want to go, I don't want to bother myself. And then you can also add another property for notes, which could include, this is text, so just make that notes, and that's all. Now for the title, this should of course contain the title of your piece, which could be blog post or video. And for the type of content, it could be article, video, social media. For status, track the status, click on that and select the status which you have there. For publication date, once you click on that, it means you can now set the date the publication will be published. And assigned to, click on that and search for a person, could be a person within the workspace, or you can just go ahead and invite somebody else. And for the tags, this could include categories or keywords related to the content, and add any notes if you want to add any notes to the content. So you can go ahead and start adding entries to your database by filling the fields you have defined. Then for complex content types, okay. Oh, that's not it. So for complex content type, okay, I think I really cannot find where that is anymore. Okay, content management, it's here. Thank God. Okay, so for complex content types, you can consider adding additional properties like SEO, keywords, word count, or links. Okay, so create a different view to manage your content better. Okay, so you can alternate between views by clicking on this plus icon. Table view is for an overview of all your content. Calendar view is to visualize content based on publication date. And board view is to manage content by status. All right, that's pretty much it. Then you can also use filters and sorting. So all content you can use filters to view specific subsets of content, such as all content in progress status, and also content assigned to a specific team member. You can also sort by publication date or priority to focus on upcoming content. And you can embed relevant documents, links, or files in the notes section of the content entry. So just click on the notes section and embed whatever you want to embed. Then add additional columns to track performance metrics for published content. This is pretty much optional, which could include views. So you can use the number property for views to know how many views. You can use the number property for engagement to know how many likes, shares, or comments. You can use the select property for traffic source, where the traffic came from, for example, social media or organic search. Also, to have a more structured content management approach, which is also optional, you can create a separate calendar page. So use a calendar view database, something entirely different, a new page entirely. And you can use a calendar view database to plan out your content schedule by linking back to your main content database for detailed tracking. Then share the page by clicking on this page icon at the top right corner to share with your team members and set permissions for viewing or editing, and use comments to discuss specific content pieces directly within Notion. This is the content icon. Then create a section to archive completed or published content for reference and to analyze past performances. So by following the steps, you can effectively use Notion to track and manage your content workflow. Go over this tutorial from top to bottom to get acquainted with the steps, and once you're done, you'll be good to go. I hope this tutorial marvelously helped your search.